If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's top 5 camps. Now, just a little reminder before we jump straight in. Next week, we'll not be doing the weekly top 5. We're going to be doing the monthly one from last month's monthly competition. So stay tuned for that. You can still submit your camps, but it'll be the week after next where your camps will be on display if you make the top 5 and obviously the honorary mentions and stuff. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camps. If you enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to check out anyone involved, all their links are down in the description. Now let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camps. Up first this week for the honorary mentions is Motionless with his garage seal, or if you're American it's probably pronounced garage, but I'm not pronouncing it that way, it's a garage, and this is his build. I really love the scrappy aspect of this build, loads of stuff going on. He's managed to fit in absolutely all sorts into the area and just really make it feel that really lived in, scrappy collector type of home going on, and it looks really, really good. So awesome job, Motionless. I really enjoyed this one. I think it looks really good. Like I say, loads of stuff crammed in here. I like the use of all the different Atomic Shop items and stuff. You come in here, you've got a nice vendor over there as well, which looks really good in this garage area. You've got a seating area. There's just so much stuff crammed into this build, and I thought it looked really good. So awesome stuff, pal. Thanks for getting involved. Another camp which I want to do a little shout out to is HMCG. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, if it's I'm not sure, but it is a very, very cool camp. I really like the idea of it. You've got this huge main entrance coming in, you've got them lines that we just went past, then you come up this ramp, you come inside of here, and you've got this sign saying Portal to Hell with a massive throne behind it, and also the Mothman cultist type of statue thing behind with a couple of mannequins either side of it as well, and it looks absolutely brilliant. Then what is down below? As we come down below, this is where I thought was really cool. It's such a unique thing. I've not seen anyone actually do this, but obviously this is underneath the map using the Symptomatic, and this really reminded me of the film Labyrinth. If you've ever seen it, it's an old film. It's got David Bowie in it. I used to love it as a kid. It was awesome. And this build here is just absolutely brilliant. It looks really cool. As you see, you go around, it's kind of like a little maze underground with all these stairs, but he's also used these conduits to kind of make little walkways as well, which you'll see dotted around as well, and it looks just fantastic, really. I really enjoyed it. I liked it because it was really different. This is what I was saying last week. I'm looking out for stuff that's different, unique, stuff that we haven't really seen before, and this is something which we genuinely haven't really seen much of, I don't think, or I haven't personally. I've never seen anyone do this with stairs, and I thought it looked really cool. So awesome job, mate. Thank you for getting involved. Okay, so coming in at number 5, kicking it all off, is Brandon Taylor with this kind of modern style build that he's done, and there is just loads of glitching going on in this one. As you can see, in certain areas there's walls halfway over the line, breaking that rule of clipping in and stuff, using bits of glitches, and I really loved what you did with them concrete pillars. Seeing this more and more now in builds, replacing the steel pillars that people used to use a lot, and it's a really cool new addition to build, so it looks really good. I like this pool area out the back here, looks really nice out there, and it's just all around good build. It's got a nice layout going on with it, it's very well decorated and stuff, and clearly there's been a lot of time and effort put into it to have all of this glitching going on. Look there, you've got floating half walls above where he is there, he's got steel posts dotted around, although they're not glitched in, them ones, but as you can see, the walls and stuff and the roof lines, it's all over the place, but obviously works together. It's not an unorganized all over the place, it's just how it is, and it really fits in nicely and looks really good, and it's just nice to see people taking so much time and effort into the builds and stuff. So nice merging glitches going on as well, and as you can see, decorated very nicely. So awesome job, Brandon Taylor. Thank you for getting involved, mate. Very nice build. Next up at number 4 this week, making a return to the top 5, is Covert Camps, and this one is a really, really cool camp. Honestly, this is one of my favourite builds this week, just for the fact it's really lore friendly, it really fits in with the world, and I love the whole idea that you've got this whole settlement type of thing. I love the idea of using them dividers as gates, by the way, as well. That was a really cool idea. But the thing I really loved was this really looks like it fits into the world, and I love the fact that you made all of this basically just to surround the entrance into the shelter. So if you look at the back, there is actually like the shelter entrance there, like you'll see it in a second, and it's like underneath that green roof there, and it's just awesome the fact that you like built all of this in and you made it all like this whole settlement built around defending the entrance of this shelter. And I thought it really interesting, really cool, and it just looked brilliant. So awesome job, Clover. Really loved this one. Very cool, and I like how you're branching out and doing different bits and bobs all of a sudden now. Your theme has changed and you're doing some awesome stuff. So thank you for getting involved, mate. Congratulations on number 4. This one was a very nice one and I did enjoy it. Up next at number 3 this week is an extremely colourful, perfectly lit up build by the one and only Aqua Nova player. Look at this place, look at the lighting, it is absolutely insane. And yes, this is basically a food truck type of restaurant thing, and I just thought it was a really kind of cool idea to throw this in and kind of make this restaurant in the middle of nowhere all around a pre-existing bus and truck just like dotted out there, and it just looked cool. She's obviously got her own touch with the steel posts adding in there, and there's all sorts going on. Like, I like this little staircase coming up the side that links in there with the build. You've also got the trailer prefab like squashed in there. You've got building on top of the bus. There's loads of stuff going on, lots of stuff crammed in with the plants dotted around everywhere. You've got tables where people can eat and stuff, and it is just a really brilliant build. So awesome job with this one, Aqua. It looks really cool. I did enjoy it a lot, and it's just the color. Like, no one else pretty much does color like this. I know Black Apocalypse is very like this as well, where he's color the use of lighting and stuff, but it's very hard to like perfect it in the way that you guys do. So amazing stuff, fantastic job. It just looks awesome, and you got a lot of love on this one. I read through your comments and a lot of people enjoyed this build, and yeah, looks brilliant. So thank you for getting involved, Aqua. Congratulations on number 3. Up next at number 2 this week is another absolutely mind-blowing build, and this one is by Stole Your Sweet Roll, and this thing is just, it's a mix between modern build and log cabin build, and just look at it. The glitching that's going on here is absolutely insane. Like, look at that roof line compared to the half walls on the side. It is brilliant. There is like, look at that entrance there. You've got like a quarter of a wall and a quarter of a roof around it. Like, this thing blows my mind. This would take me so long if I tried to recreate this, because I'd literally have to just keep like relearning how to do all these glitches, which I haven't used in either ages or just not even tried out yet. And it is insane. This kitchen looks brilliant. I love the use of the steel, not the steel, the concrete gate posts in there into the table, making it like a support beam in the middle of the room. It looks really cool, and it's like realistic as well to have that there, to have that support beam to stop basically the roof from falling through basically, and it looks awesome. Like, I really like it. The tables there look good. These windows look absolutely brilliant. It's just such a brilliant build. I was watching this and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, like, look at this shower as well. Like, watch this. There's even a little thing in the floor merged in there. Can you see the little thing? I don't even know what that was, but I didn't realize, like, I didn't even pay attention properly to see what it was, but it looks absolutely just phenomenal. It is brilliant. Like, you guys honestly just blow my mind with the glitches, like I said earlier on, where like the thought and the time and the effort that's gone into this. You've got an extra long bed there, you know, super king size bed, fantastic stuff. I wouldn't mind one of them, although I don't think it would fit in my bedroom. But look at the stairs as well. Like, he's proper squashed them in, put walls either side. Like, that takes a lot of time. I've done that myself, and it is a nightmare to do at times. And it is just, this build is awesome. So fantastic job, Stole Your Sweet Roll. Just all around brilliant build, mind blowing like I said, and I hope everyone enjoys it. So yeah, make sure to check it out, check out the full video and stuff, and check him out for some tutorials and stuff on how to do a bunch of these tricks that he's done in this build. So then, number 1 this week, it was a very tough one. We had so many submissions this week, it was insane. Like, it was the most submissions we have had in a long time. I think there was like 20 something submissions this week, which is insane. So thank you everyone for getting involved. But this one is number 1. It is the Raider Station Alpha by Nuclear Patty. Now, I'm sorry, it's a biased opinion. This thing's awesome for the sheer fact it is lore friendly. There is glitches all over the place. Look at this wall here. He's destroyed it with a flamethrower, making his own entrance, and I think that just looks absolutely amazing. I love it. I've seen a few people do that in the past, and I just love the effect it has on the brick walls. Creating that hole in the wall, making your own kind of doorway, like archway thing. I love the little things around like what makes you kill here. There's a few of them dotted around the build, which you will see if you pay attention. That looks awesome, with all the merging going on in there in the medical room. Looks absolutely just fantastic. I really love this build. It was the first one on the list this week. It was the first submission, and it was brilliant. Like, I love the use, like that wall in front there where he's merged in the barn wall and a brick wall. There's stuff like that all around this build where he's merged in different walls and stuff to create different effects, and it looks awesome. Like this one here, he's got the Blood Eagle nest. He's got it very well decorated in there, and I love the fact that you like. I've always wanted a build here, and I thought it would always look really cool for a raider build, because obviously this is beside top of the world. If you didn't know where the little bridge is, where a really flat spot is as well, just around the corner, I'm pretty sure it's there. And it just works really well. Like when I first clicked on this build, I seen he used the Brotherhood Tower, and I was like, hang on a minute, this is a raider build. Why does he use Brotherhood Tower? Like, come on, Nuclear Patty. And then I watched the video and I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is just awesome. I love it. I love them conduits. I can't go without not mentioning them. Them conduits with the cage bulb lights going along the center of the build. That looks awesome. Absolutely love that. And it's just all around a fantastic build. So congratulations, Nuclear Patty, on making #1. This is a brilliant build, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. So congratulations yet again. Thank you for getting involved, and guys, don't forget to check out Nuclear Patty and everyone else involved for that matter. Whoever's stood out for you this week, check out their channels. The links are in the description. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was this week's top 5 camps. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a really cool week. There was a lot of submissions. I literally sat there for a couple hours yesterday watching through them. And then I sat there for a couple hours before recording this, watching through them all over again, double checking which ones I thought were like what I wanted to show off and stuff, the ones that were different, ones that were really creative and cool. And yeah, this is what we came up with. So apologies if you didn't make it in, guys, but congratulations to everyone that did make it in. Keep trying. Don't worry if you didn't make it. Like, there was a couple of people this week that had really cool builds, but the builds were including shelters and stuff. Now, I know, I think last week someone mentioned the fact was it last week or the week before? I accidentally showed off a Cobra Camp's shelter that was part of his build, and I didn't realise. So that was my bad. But I'm not meant to do that. I'm not meant to showcase shelters in this. The shelter showcase as well, guys. Like when we do the top 10 shelters or 10 must-see shelters, that's going to be coming up shortly. We have got a lot of submissions now, so in the next couple of weeks that'll be up. Remember, next week is the monthly top 5 camps, and I'll be announcing a new monthly competition. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say today. So thank you. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed, and or just want to support the channel. You know, like button, it helps YouTube promote the content supposedly. And yeah, that'll be great. So thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, like I've said multiple times now, make sure to check out everyone involved, because without everyone getting involved, this series would be nothing. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.